Hello, 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 hello. Friends, friends. For somebody to be called a friend, it means that this is a person that I have audited, I have questioned, I have observed for a certain time, and to the point whereby I feel we can rhyme. Rhyming in a way whereby my characters, maybe what I like is what he or she likes. Places I visit, maybe we visit together. If I'm a church goer, meaning maybe we share the same church or we share the same college. In short, a friend is somebody that you have either the same objective with, the same vision with, there's something in common you are sharing. So I get sometimes unease when somebody says that these are bad friends. What do you mean by bad friend? A friend is a friend. The opposite of friend is not a bad friend. I mean, it's like telling me the opposite of enemy is bad enemy. An enemy is an enemy. A friend is a friend. So if you say that this person is a bad friend, to me, I will take you as somebody who is either has a problem upstairs, or you are mine, you are mad, or you don't know the definition of friend, or in short, you don't know what you are talking about. A friend is a friend. The opposite of friend is either an enemy or just an ordinary person. Opposite of friend is not bad friend. And again, you are the person who decided. I did not say that this is your friend. You are the one who decided to call that person a friend. So if you say this friend is a bad person, you are confusing yourself. In short, you are having a double speak. By the end of the day, you are the one who is ignorant then. Or you are the one who is illiterate, meaning you don't understand even yourself what you're talking about. Let's talk about the friends today. Now, don't blame your failures. Don't blame your non-achievement. Don't blame your poor performance on the friends. Decide. After calling somebody or after deciding to make somebody a friend, this one means is a person who pushes you to the best. Is a person who doesn't laugh at your jokes from Monday to Monday or Sunday to Sunday. Yes, I know most of us, we are getting excited. We love people who excite us. We love people who make us laugh. But mark you, excitement is not a replica of happiness. We mistake it. Happiness is everlasting, is internally growth, internally comfort that make you sustainable. But excitement is momentary, is something that comes and goes. So anybody who makes you excited, I don't think that person should be called a friend. Because if you tell me that when I laugh, my stress goes, you are lying to me. If you don't solve a problem that causes that stress, whether you get excited the whole day, whether it is a birthday party that people excited you with all gifts and dances and musics and you dance to every tune, at night the same stress will come back because you never solve that. So a person who makes you excitement, a person who laughs at your jokes, a person who patted you when you do something just for a moment and you feel that is a friend, then you are wrong. We have these friends, and because they are our friends, we expect the reply, we expect the feedback from them. Now, whenever they give us a negative feedback, we term them as enemies, or we term them as the bad, so-called bad friend, which is so bad. Because after doing your proper audition, being patient enough to do the follow-ups about the qualities and the characteristics and the nature of this person, and suppose that you even done the background follow-up and knows the generation of this person before you bring person to your bracket to call this person a friend. We have a saying that says, show me your friend and I will show you who you are. That is the facts. You cannot walk with a drunkard if you don't drink. Of course, I know most people say, don't judge me. When I go with them, they drink as I take my water, as I take my soft drink. How much, how long will you do that? If you are working with a prostitute, let's call a spade a spade. If you are working with a prostitute, you are also a prostitute. You cannot convince us otherwise. We will say it. You say we are judging you, no problem. Yes, we are allowed to judge. It is not judgment as per se. We are not working in courts. We are just speaking on what we are seeing, and that one is allowed from the Bible. Talk about these things you see. If they are bad, correct them, but in love. That's what we are doing. So if we see your movement are not bad, we will talk about it. Your dress code not good, we'll talk about it. We won't blame your friend. We will blame you because you are the person who was ignorant enough to welcome such a person to come and influence you. A person you work with, a person you call a friend, you share some traits. And these traits are what you cannot deny us. You are part of it. Now, listen to this. Don't blame a friend for your failures and irresponsibilities. It is you who is indecent. It is you who has a problem. There is no way a friend can be a bad friend. It's either you are in for friendship or you are out. And the person who can do this better is you, not him or her. If you see this person, the characters, the places he visits, the words he talks, I cannot just rhyme with. This is an engineer. I am just maybe a teacher, whatever. Most of the time you are together, what do you share? There must be something in common unless you also want to be an engineer or he wants to be a teacher. One of you must have a common goal, and this common goal must be in relation to all of you. You see that? So that's what we are saying. If they are bad, according to your audition, it then means that there is no compatibility between you people. Then what are you doing together? Look at this. If they are thieves, you are also a thief. Don't lie to us. If they are prostitute, they are womanizers. They are also the same. Yes, we have group of boys, we have group of men, we have the club boys. These people do the same thing. If you feel that your man, as a lady, your man is in such a group and the groups are drinking, groups are doing anything, and to you, he comes and lies to you that I don't drink, that is the grave lie somebody can tell to you. If he cannot leave the group, then there must be something wrong. The same to ladies. You cannot be going for sleepovers with somebody who is a prostitute, somebody who sleeps with men around. Then to you, you go to church every Sunday, then you claim to us that you are okay. No. Birds of the same feather flock together. That's the fact. If they are lesbians or gays and you are in their group, you share the same. If the friends are illiterate, lack knowledge, lack wisdom, you are the same. Because if not, then you cannot be one person teaching 10 people in the same group all the time, year in, year out. There must be some separation somewhere. If they're literate and you are in their friends, you are also the same. Unless you go there, you work very fast and make sure everything is at your par. That will be okay. If they're family absconders, people who are not responsible, the men who have just impregnated ladies and leave them alone, then you pretend here you are married and you have your children, you are taking over the family. You cannot rhyme. You can't rhyme because, for example, in the evening when you will be busy thinking of your family, thinking of your wife, thinking of your children, thinking of your parents, the other person is thinking of Friday night out and you want to drink until midnight. Who else is married and comes in the house after children have slept, everybody has slept, you come, knock the door, you want to disturb people, warm for you food and all that. If you're a person who is straightforward, you cannot be in such a company. But if you are there, you are doing the same. Stop lying to us. You lie to fools. If your friends are lazy, they don't work, poor performance, they don't hate trainings, they hate school, they hate seminars, they hate churches, they hate any gathering that people talk relevant things. They are too much of life of nowadays. You cannot control me, I have my rights and freedom. Such a person who doesn't listen, you are in such a group, you are also the same. The only thing, you are lying to people, you are disguising yourself and you think things are okay. Things are not okay. That is who exactly you are. Now, what do you share in common with a friend anyway? Ask yourself that question. What do you gain? Because for me, I'll ask like this. If we are not in the same school, doing the same course, then what could we be sitting down over 1 hour sharing? If I am married, you are not married, are you sure we can spend every weekend together? What are we discussing? We are either discussing about family or we are discussing about unfaithfulness or fidelity. That is the truth. Because one is not married, one is not committed. I am committed. So you cannot tell me that I'm committed to my wife, yet my friend is not committed, but this is my best friend. Stop lying. You are a lady. You are in a serious relationship. In fact, you are at the level of courtship. You are courting somebody. Then you are busy here still, walking around, taking photos, selfies, posting them everywhere with people who you don't even know their direction. They have never even told you once about their love life. They have never even told you once what they are planning about family in the next few years to come. Then you are busy. These are your best friends. What are you sharing? You are either sharing about the courtship and how you're supposed to maintain your family and your man, or you are talking about how to go out and fish, ladies' night out, sleepovers, where you discuss whatever you discuss, only God knows. That is the facts. You cannot lie about it. That is the fact. Look, after the successful celebration and the leading of the Israelites and their inheritance were given in the land of Canaan, and God now started leading them slowly by slowly. Joshua is now dying, and everything is happening. There's a place, there's a place where Deborah and Barak, they were now like singing and celebrating about the victory, about the achievement, about the celebration that God that has given them. In their song, there is part that they are saying that in their victory and praising song, they are saying, your friend be like the light. So in short, a friend is a light. Your husband is a light. Your wife is a light. Your fiancé is a light. Now, light and darkness cannot rhyme. If a friend is a light, then what enemy? Enemy is a dark force. So you cannot have a light that again, on the other side, is dark. Saying that, this is my friend, but now, this is a bad friend. It's either dark or light. So, Deborah and Barak in the book of Judges, by the way, in the book of Judges chapter 5, Judges chapter 5 verse 31. There, they are talking about a friend being the light. In among the praises and the worship that they were talking about, after the victory, after they won all, God gave these enemies into their hands, and they won and they conquered the kingdoms, they killed the kings, thousand and thousand, they became victors. What happened? By the end of the day, they were praising, quoting that a friend is a person who is like a light to you. So you cannot have a bad friend. So if you don't rhyme, if this friend is not bringing light in your life, is not helping you on how to get a job, is not helping you on how to be a good wife, is not helping you on how to be a good lover in that relationship, how to remain faithful, is not helping you on how to get your next meal, is not helping you on how to lead those children, is not helping you on how to be responsible, is not helping you on how to be a good role model and leave a legacy, that is not a friend. That is like an enemy, is a dark force. Now, audit yourself again. You were never chained to hold on into these bad friends. Only abnormal people have the same character. If you hold into a person and you still insist this person is bad, then there is a problem with you. We should take you to workshop, and that nut inside your mind should be tightened. Maybe there's a loose nut somewhere. Anyway, why do you have bad friends? Anyway, nobody forced you. Ask yourself that question. So there is no bad friend. These are cliches that only make us replace laziness, foolishness, ignorance by the prayers. Like, I'm sorry to say, but Christian, we are almost 80% in this world, but we are the people who are behaving in the most naive way, because everything we have replaced laziness with the prayers. Anything that happened, God have mercy. God has had mercy, and God is merciful to each and every person. God favored us long ago. The only work remaining is for us to do the work we were given by God to change this world, not again giving the same work to God. For example, you get somebody because of drinking, because of like example I was seeing in the social media, one of the local musician, somebody who has been drinking, somebody who has been a womanizer, somebody has been doing everything. So because of drunkard and all that accident, and the man died on the spot. Then the only things over 1,000 kind of types is God have mercy, God have mercy, God have mercy. Some of these deaths are premature, and we can also accelerate and make sure that we die faster than planned by God. These are premature death. Premature death exists. So let's do what is right and remain relevant towards the God's kingdom. If we have decided to have friends, to walk within the ways of God, there is a system. If you cannot manage that system of God, just go out. Church is not a place to pretend. Church is a place to seek refuge. And as a refugee, the first thing is to humble yourself, wash your sins, and make sure that you are ready to cope up with the system. If you can't, just go. Just go. Otherwise, stop saying that, you don't have to be so serious, you don't have to be serious with God's business. I'm telling you, that death of Jesus Christ on the cross was not a joke. God has never been a joker in his business. So once you are in the kingdom of God, it's a matter of seriousness. I had a scenario where somebody was telling me, you are too much serious, you are too much serious with God, everything, I don't know God and everything. Yes, it's okay, it's okay. But I will not entertain you, I will not excite you momentarily just to make you happy or to prove that I love you or I treasure you. No, do the right thing, simple, then we move. Do the wrong thing, get out. That's what we are doing about, because in the system where I am operating from is a serious system. You either do it or you quit. So let's avoid the cliches of bad friend. If you are a failure, accept the failure and fail honestly. If you are ignorant, accept ignorance and change from it. If you are illiterate, go to school, improve yourself. Don't blame friends for your failures, for your position, for your irresponsibilities. Please be responsible and call somebody a friend only if you have things in common. If you are visiting us for the first time in my channel, please make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to press that bell button for notification. Personalize it. After pressing the bell button, there is a loop coming down there. Press personalization, then it will be personalized. You will be getting every notification. Facebook page is called Common Sense Isn't Common. If you search for that, you will see me there. A lot of content. This one video was also written in that place. My Facebook account is just called Andedomark. You will see my account there. And then email andedomark@yahoo.com. Also andedomark4040 at AA@gmail. You will get me there. For WhatsApp direct inbox, plus 254 711222325. You will get me there. Otherwise, enjoy your time and let's try to be focused so that we change this world to the best fit of God's vision. Bye. Thank you for watching.